Gabriela looking back to Bode made Fire Country Season 2's finale end in a cliffhanger, but Season 3, Episode 1 finally showed what Gabriela plans to do in her future after the helicopter crash effectively stopped her wedding. Gabriela's feelings for Bode hadn't disappeared in Fire Country Season 2, no matter how much she wanted them to and how focused she was on starting her life with Diego. That became clear during the campaign fire in Fire Country Season 2, Episode 9 when the impossible settings forced Bode and Gabriela to talk about their past and how Bode hurt Gabriela. Their kiss during the campaign fire only made things difficult in Fire Country Season 2's finale when Gabriela was debating whether to have the ceremony inside or outside, using the two options as a metaphor to decide whether to choose the dependable Diego or the heartbeat skips-inducing Bode. Fire Country Season 2 almost ended with Bode stopping Gabriela's wedding to confess his feelings before deciding to focus on his future. Still, that didn't take into account Gabriela's feelings, which decided to appear at the worst possible moment during the wedding, leaving the end unclear until Fire Country Season 3, Episode 1. Gabriela chooses not to marry Diego in Fire Country Season 3, Episode 1. The helicopter crash was convenient after her hesitancy at the altar. Fire Country Season 3, Episode 1 finally stopped delaying Gabriela's decision by letting her, Bode and Diego discuss what happened at the wedding as they tried to save the helicopter pilot. The helicopter crash gave Gabriela room to breathe in Fire Country Season 3's premiere, as her indecision could already be noticed well before debris entered the church through the window. The helicopter crash conveniently focused Gabriela's attention on saving the pilot and those affected by the debris over Smokies, letting her do her job and stopping her from thinking about the ramifications of her actions. Still, when she had a chance to discuss what had happened with Bode and Diego, Gabriela revealed to Bode the wedding hadn't happened and admitted to Diego how she wanted to marry him, specifically using the past tense. If the ceremony put Gabriela in a spot where the sensible thing would have been to go through with the wedding, the crash gave Gabriela a way out, while also letting her understand why marrying Diego was wrong. The call thus offered Gabriela some respite, not letting anyone focus on her hesitancy at the altar, as it was overshadowed by the crash. Gabriela finally comes clean about her feelings for Bode to Diego and Bode. Working to save the pilot leads to them honestly discuss the love triangle. Max Theriot as Bode Leone looking sad outside a church in Fire Country Season 2, Episode 10. Finally admitting in Fire Country Season 3, Episode 1 how Gabriela and Bode's kiss had been more electrifying than standing in a church about to marry Diego revealed Gabriela's feelings that she had been keeping a secret ever since Bode's return to 3 Rock in Season 2 at last. Fire Country Season 2 showed Gabriela set on moving on with Diego, but she never stopped to ask herself what she really wanted, as focused as she was on punishing Bode for shutting her out after returning to prison at the end of Fire Country Season 1. Diego's heartbreaking revelation that he always picked up on Bode and Gabriela's feelings but kept believing Gabriela when she told him she wanted to build a life with him exemplified how waiting for the wedding made Gabriela's decision all the more tragic. Gabriela, Diego and Bode's talk finally letting everything come to light can nonetheless prompt them to start over in Fire Country Season 3 without the secrets. This can even make Diego part of the crew in his own right instead of just as Gabriela's fiancé whenever the hurt of Season 3, Episode 1's revelation subdues. What's next for Bode, Gabriela and Diego in Fire Country Season 3? Manny's secret request to Sharon might stop a Bode and Gabriela romance. Kevin Alejandro as Manny Perez in Fire Country Season 2 Episode 10. Gabriela and Diego's engagement is inevitably ended by Bode and Gabriela's relationship drama in Fire Country Season 3. But that doesn't necessarily mean Gabriela and Bode will get back together. Indeed, that would be the reasonable choice, especially considering how the two biggest obstacles to Bode and Gabriela being together were thwarted, as Bode was now free unlike in Season 1, and Diego finally knew what was in Gabriela's heart. However, Manny's request to Sharon in Fire Country Season 3, Episode 1's ending can preemptively put a stop to Bode and Gabriela exploring their romance.